The night before the regular season was officially over, and sorry, forgot it's October there for a second. The final week of football always brings with it plenty of intrigue, and this week is in no short supply. So let's start with the VFA. Could have one champ, could be three. So let's take a look and see. I'm speaking in rhymes again. Gosh darn you, snow and Christmas. All right, Wausau West and DC Everest at Tom Field. What do George Washington and Vince Hands have in common? They're on the money. Hands to Carter Amerson to convert on fourth down, and the Warriors immediately cash in. Ray Rennick behind his line, some of the cheerleaders, couple parents, snack bar guy, everyone blocking for him on that score. Evergreen's ensuing drive. Casey Isaacson's been waiting his whole life for this moment. Hauls in the one-handed catch off the tip and rumbles for a big first down. Told you, Coach, I got hands. DCE couldn't do anything with it, though. Warriors say that's not one of our 99 problems. Hans hits Landon Parlier as West gets at least a piece of the VFA title for the second straight season. Would they get more, though? Rapids and Menominee, the Maroons, finding their playmaker, Caden Calcarson, on the bubble screen, and speed kills. Makes a defender miss. And then the only thing in his way is the construction work on 39. But Rapids, well, their offense getting warmed up, giving it to a man whose name we've called a lot this year, Leo Prostowitz, cutting back for a huge gain. And you know what? They should give him an assist because he sets up Teal Lucas plunging in from a yard out. This one a shootout all night long, but Rapids getting the win 51-38. So for the last piece of the VFA puzzle, we head all the way to Hortonville, and this one didn't disappoint. Polar Bears usually thrive in the snow. Not on this play. The old Thumbarooski, Marshfield taking advantage with the recovery, and the Tigers would pounce on the opportunity. Play action. Trevor Femmel rolling right, finding a wide open Evan Jackbull, putting the Tigers up early, but not so fast. On the ensuing kickoff, Seth Valeri finds a crease, and this Polar Bear says, sit back, crack a Coke, and enjoy. Valeri making a call to the house, but Marshfield is going to get the win. So the Tigers, Rapids, and Warriors all split the VFA title. Well, earlier today, the top-ranked team in the land, Newman, hosted Tri-County. The snow putting Connor Crock in the Christmas spirit. It's doing that to all of us, giving Eli Gustafson the gift of the football and 6 points. Then on defense, the Newman Globetrotters are in town. Crock the pick, then the no-look lateral to Matthew Hamilton, and from there, the offense is whistling sweet Georgia Brown down the field before Crock connects with Thomas Bates as Newman goes without a loss in the regular season for the 6th straight year. All right, you know the drill. We got to take a break, so use that time to thaw out and get some hot chocolate before more highlights hit your screens. But first, some other area scores accompanied by the Medford Marching Band. Welcome back. Now, Stratford and Amherst was already going to serve as a co-game of the week this week because there is, and always is, plenty of intrigue surrounding the matchup. But with the events of yesterday that caused Amherst to forfeit their wins this season, this game took on a whole new light this year. Falcons now fighting for pride. The Tigers, the conference champs by default. Right to the start of the fourth quarter we go. Matthew Gladowski, the quarterback on the keeper, finds some daylight, scores from 30 yards out, tied at 14. After a blocked punt, Gladowski going to drop back again, and this time he's going deep to Jake Darazinski for the go-ahead score, 2014 Falcons. But Stratford coming right back. They're throwing haymakers. Collard Kilty, he scores from 13. It's 21-20 Tigers. Next play from scrimmage, it's Gladowski again, this time from 72 yards out. Two-pointer, going to be good, 28-21. Last chance for Stratford at the 1, and Weston Allen helps send them back. He does not get in. Amherst survives, pulling off an incredible win. They beat every team in their conference to cap off an emotional week for the Falcons.
I broke their hearts at about 3:15. It was one of the hardest things I ever had to do in my life. We were all breaking down in tears, trying to tell those guys that this might be it. And I said, hey, we have an opportunity. Let's go out, beat them all. And if we do our jobs, you know, we're 7-0, and I don't care what people say. So we'll go there. So that's right. That's a heck of a job, and I can't tell these guys thank you enough.
As happy as an ending as that story can get. All right, Great Northern Conference action. We get to Merrill at the start of the second half, visiting Mosinee up 21-6. They look to extend that lead. Wyatt Harris takes the handoff, slips by Merrill secondary, and he's gone. Gone 67 yards for the touchdown. Merrill looking to respond. Fourth down in Mosinee territory. Brian Ball keeps it, but Mosinee's defense stuffs him like a Thanksgiving turkey. Mosinee fans wanting more points. Kevin Abramski with some tricky play action finds Davin Stoffel wide open down the field. 65 yards. Tons of big plays tonight. Mosinee winning 40-12. Take Highway 64 west to Medford. The Raiders hosting the Antigo Red Robins opening drive. Antigo on the move. Colton Thomas connecting with Theoden Reitz, who stomps 28 yards into the end zone. They're excited, and they should be. Medford looking to respond, though. Quick pass out to Tucker Kramer, breaking a couple tackles, getting about 20 right in the Medford territory. Next play, Kramer getting to finish what he started. Takes the handoff, 35 yards to the crib. Medford winning this one 53-21. Next, down to Nakusa, the Papermakers hosting Wittenberg-Burnham with the Chargers bolting out of the gates. Running back David Gouderman unanimously taking things into his own hands, running untouched with nothing but green grass in front of him for 6. And he's just like Ludacris, because tonight, darn right, he's going to do it again. Gouderman ripping through the Papermakers defense to send the Chargers into the playoffs with a 46-6 win. Well, Edgar can still get a share of the Marywood title with a win and some help. They're hosting Marathon first quarter. Cooper Hoxma's throw is caught by Matt Annis, but Keegan Hartway lassos him down, forcing the punt. And the Cats capitalize quickly. Tegan Strait nearly falls down, but heaves it deep, and senior Avery Normington wide open like a window on a nice spring day. 64-yard touchdown on senior night. His first of the year as the Wildcats win in a shutout, 35-0. So now the Wildcats await the result of our game of the week, and Auburndale win, and they're co-conference champs. A Colby victory means the Hornets take it outright. Find out who gets the crown after these scores and commercials. It's here, the grand finale of the regular season of high school football in central Wisconsin, and Sports Express for that matter. Auburndale and Colby drawing this game of the week. Now, despite the snow, it is still the haunting season. And when October hits, strange things tend to happen. Could the Eagles knock off the undefeated, defending state champion Hornets? Let's find out. Battle for a share or steal of the Marywood title. Second quarter, Colby, leading rusher Caden Healy. He's going to head to the corner. Not a bad plan. He scoots on into the end zone, and the Hornets are going to go on the board. They enter the half all tied up at 7, and we're going to pop back in just in time for a foot race. Look at that. Don't know who won, but I do know that this is a great play. Second half, Trayton Weber, deep ball, bold move. Pays off. Alex Wilfarth caught it, goal line. Auburndale on top, 14-7. Into the fourth, Colby will respond quick. Tevin Rue brought down a little too late. Colby trailing by 1, but here's where it changed. Get the remote ready to pause. Weber with a Spider-Man-like diving catcher. Was it? Ref says yes. Slow-mo says otherwise. And here's when Colby crumbles. Picked off by Evan Shaw, and with the Auburndale upset, Edgar will share the conference championship. Wow, I told you, spooky season brings some interesting results, and Addison Van Patten has more on this one.